A girl in a wheelchair and a horse. Their actions will surprise you. A beautiful young woman in a wheelchair tames a horse that no one else has managed. What happens next will move you deeply. Midori's most anticipated equestrian event was underway. The expo unfolded on a sprawling ranch, immaculate stables and open fields mingling with tents adorned with floral garlands and twinkling lights. Majestic horses of all breeds marched energetically, their shining harnesses accompanied by proud riders. The public sat in the stands, eager for the start. For Sophia, the event had a special meaning. 3 years earlier, a car accident confined her to a wheelchair. Before the accident, she loved to ride and felt the joy of galloping through the fields. Now, his connection with horses was limited to observing them from afar, although his love for these animals remained unwavering. That afternoon, as the sun bathed the fields and applause broke out at the beginning of each performance, Sophia watched with admiration and desire. She wore a blue dress that matched her eyes, her brown hair braided, falling softly over her shoulder. Sitting in her wheelchair next to her mother, Helena, in the area designated for people with limited mobility, Sophia couldn't escape a certain sadness, even amid the beauty of the event. The spectacle also served as a poignant reminder of what she had lost. "What do you see, dear?" Helena asked with a warm smile. "It's lovely, Mom," Sophia replied sincerely, but with a hint of melancholy. Then in a softer tone she added, "I just wish I could be there with them." Helena caressed her daughter's hand, understanding without words. Since the accident, she has learned to recognize moments when Sophia struggles to maintain a positive outlook. Suddenly, a growing murmur among the crowd caught everyone's attention. A man in a cowboy outfit walked to the center of the arena, holding a microphone. He was the master of ceremonies. "Ladies and gentlemen," he announced enthusiastically, "get ready for something extraordinary. I present to you our next participant, Lightning." The name resounded like thunder among the spectators. Almost instantly, a stunning white stallion appeared, his reins held by 2 handlers who could barely control him. The horse was huge, powerfully muscular, his fur shining in the sun as if dappled with starlight. But what stood out most was his behavior. He neighed loudly, pawed the ground vigorously, and threw his head from side to side, clearly agitated. "Lightning is an exceptional horse, but also a challenge," explained the master of ceremonies. "He has proven impossible to completely tame, even for the most experienced riders. So we have decided to make this session an open exhibition. Are there any brave volunteers in the audience who would like to try and gain the trust of this magnificent creature?" The audience erupted in murmurs. Some experienced riders seemed interested but hesitated given the animal's aggressiveness. Lightning reared up, forcing one of the handlers to quickly release the reins to avoid a blow. Sophia watched with wide eyes, captivated. She had never seen a horse so imposing and at the same time so full of challenge. There was something strangely familiar about his rebellious spirit, his resistance to being controlled, that indomitable spark. Then, without knowing exactly why, she raised her hand. "I want to try," she said in a firm voice, surprising even her mother. Helena turned to her in disbelief. "You can't be serious." But before she could stop her, the master of ceremonies had already seen it. "We have a brave young lady here," he exclaimed, pointing at Sophia. "What a great example of bravery." The keepers exchanged dubious glances. One approached the master of ceremonies and whispered something, probably questioning the decision to leave a girl in a wheelchair near such a dangerous horse. But the man simply smiled. "Because not everyone deserves a chance," he replied. With her heart pounding, Helena watched as 2 assistants pushed Sophia towards the arena, feeling everyone's eyes on them, some curious, others worried. Sophia kept her head high as she approached. She reached out to Lightning. The horse immediately backed away, snorting suspiciously but made no aggressive moves. "Hello, friend," Sophia said softly, her voice so calm that even the keepers were surprised. "I don't want to hurt you. I just want to get to know you." Lightning continued to look at her, your ears moving back and forth, gauging your intentions. Sophia waited patiently without breaking eye contact, Some spectators began to murmur, betting on how long it would take for the horse to lose its temper. But something unexpected happened. Lightning stopped moving abruptly and lowered his head slightly. Sophia took this as a sign, moving closer, reaching out until her fingers brushed the horse's soft fur. "You're a good boy," she whispered. "I'm not your enemy." The crowd held its breath. For the first time that afternoon, Lightning stood completely still. The audience erupted in applause, and even the zookeepers seemed incredulous. The silence in the arena was almost palpable as Sophia continued to stroke Lightning's fur. The horse, who seemed indomitable, now kept his head down, as if he was surrendering to the young woman's serenity. The audience watched, dumbfounded. "She did it!" someone shouted from the stands, and a deafening chorus of applause echoed through the arena. But Sophia, oblivious to the noise, was completely focused on the horse. She felt there was more to discover in that single moment. "Can I ride it?" Sophia asked the master of ceremonies, who was visibly surprised. "Well, that's highly unusual," he replied, hesitantly. "But after what we saw, who are we to say no? Someone buy an adaptive saddle." The handlers prepared Lightning, still in disbelief at the horse's calmness. When everything was ready, a ramp was placed so that Sophia could be carefully helped onto the horse. She held the reins tightly as she was lifted onto the horse's back, her expression alternating between determination and excitement. Once Sophia was comfortable, Lightning moved her ears back, as if paying attention to her every command. With light pressure on the reins and a barely audible whisper, Sophia encouraged the horse to walk. To everyone's astonishment, he obeyed. The audience vibrated with excitement. "It's a miracle," many exclaimed. Lightning walked calmly, following Sophia's instructions as if in perfect harmony. But the young woman didn't just want to walk. She wanted to run, to feel the wind on her face, the freedom she loved so much. "Come on, kid," she murmured, leaning forward slightly. "Show me what you can do." Lightning neighed, and as if he understood Sophia's deepest desire, he began to gallop. The arena transformed into a magical scene as the two traversed the space, radiating confidence and joy. Each step seemed to break down the barriers that once limited Sophia. People in the stands cried, applauded, and shouted words of encouragement. Helena, with tears in her eyes, couldn't contain her emotion when she saw her daughter so fulfilled and happy. When they finally stopped, Lightning was sweaty but calm. Sophia stroked his neck, silently thanking him. She knew something special had happened between them, a connection that went beyond words, an understanding between two souls who had overcome challenges. Upon dismounting with the help of the handlers, Sophia was greeted with hugs and praise. The master of ceremonies grabbed the microphone, trying to control your emotion. "Ladies and gentlemen," he said, "what we witnessed today was more than a spectacle. It was a lesson in courage, determination, and love. Sophia showed us that when we believe, there are no limits to what we can achieve." Sophia smiled shyly, but with her heart overflowing with happiness. She returned to her wheelchair, certain that this day would be remembered forever. Lightning, as if understanding the magnitude of the moment, neighed one last time, raising his head proudly. From that day on, Sophia and Lightning became inseparable. The young woman continued to ride and compete, proving to everyone and to herself that obstacles exist only to be overcome. The months that followed were a whirlwind of challenges and achievements. Sophia and Lightning together, they perfected each jump, each movement, as if their hearts were beating in sync. Their partnership was not just a matter of training or technique. It was something deeper, a connection that transcended words. Gradually, Sophia began to gain prominence in local competitions. The audience, seeing her gallop with grace and determination, felt inspired. Every jump she performed was a silent message that dreams can come true, even when they seem far away. Then the big day arrived. The National Adapted Equestrian Championship. While waiting her turn, Sophia took a deep breath, looking at Lightning. He looked at her with that wise, excited look, as if to say, "We're in this together." In the arena, The silence was almost palpable as Sophia and Lightning navigated the course. Each obstacle seemed like a mountain, but they faced them with impeccable harmony. In the end, the final jump was perfect, a moment that seemed to defy time, drawing thunderous applause from the audience. Sophia didn't just win one competition that day. Upon receiving her medal, tears streamed down her face, not for the victory, but for the journey she and Lightning had been on. She knew she had achieved something much greater, the certainty that she was capable of anything her heart desired. And so Sophia and Lightning continued to ride together, not just in competitions, but through life, spreading hope and showing that true strength comes from the heart. Did you like this inspiring story? So don't miss any more. Subscribe to the channel right now, hit the notification bell, and join us for more exciting adventures. Your presence here makes all the difference. Did you like this inspiring story? So don't miss any more. Subscribe to the channel right now. Hit the notification bell and join us for more exciting adventures. Your presence here makes all the difference. Did you like this inspiring story? So don't miss any more. Subscribe to the channel right now. Hit the notification bell and join us for more exciting adventures. Your presence here makes all the difference. Did you like this inspiring story? So don't miss any more. Subscribe to the channel right now. Hit the notification bell and join us for more exciting adventures. Your presence here makes all the difference. Did you like this inspiring story? So don't miss any more. Subscribe to the channel right now. Hit the notification bell and join us for more exciting adventures. Your presence here makes all the difference.